what about sorry, you asked the question, you're going to get the full answer you don't want.
This is Palantir CEO Alex Karp talking about the cultural acceptance of targeting white people.
Our country has selective empathy for everybody but working class, particularly white males. So when you look at coverage in mainstream newspapers about the constitutionality of blowing up boats that are bringing fentanyl here, I guarantee you, if that fentanyl was killing people at schools we went to, potentially your kids are going to, it would be constitutional to blow up those boats. There is selective instrumental use of empathy that somehow is only applied at the point where it would help
back to the idea of, what about
sorry, you asked the question, you're going to get the full answer you don't want. The full answer you don't want. You brought me on stage, you know what you're getting. Okay, it's, and by the way, I'm on stage, and I know a lot of the people on stage sponsoring this are skeptical of me. You know why? I'm on stage here because at Palantir, and I would encourage you to think of this, I divide the world into Palantir, essentially, in Palantir derangement syndrome, Palantir skeptics, and Palantir haters. My biggest fans started off as Palantir skeptics and Palantir haters. I believe that someday almost everyone in this audience is going to agree with me. You may not like me now, but you're going to agree later. I'll also tell you something. Look to the left, look to the right. The person you think is offended by this actually agrees with me. That is 100% true.
Dad, I think you deserve a lot of credit here. You get credit often because Elon's retweeting you left and right these days, but you really did the suicidal empathy notion. Really, well, not only did the phrase come from you, but that so many people are now finally recognizing it. It's well, I'm just giving you credit. How about that?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I just build on what he just said, just to add texture to what he said? But I appreciate your very kind words. Look. I often, the hit pieces are already starting with, the book is not out, but a whole bunch of people are writing articles that, this Svengali behind Elon Musk is the dark Jew who is trying to create a world void of empathy and so on. And of course, I'm not in the least bit saying that, right? Empathy is a perfectly evolutionarily adaptive strategy. We are a social species. It makes perfect evolutionary sense for a social species to have empathy. But as Aristotle explained to us 2,500 years ago, in the right place, to the right people, in the right amount. And that's what the Palantir guy was referring to, right? It not being able to discriminate to whom your empathy should go is what makes it then suicidal.